Hi everyone, happy Monday. Just getting ready to make dinner. A pasta with sausage and peppers and onions. Just adding some salt to my pasta water. When I cook, I just kind of see what ingredients I have on hand and just throw things together. For the most part, everything usually ends up tasting pretty good. I really should have worn a different outfit in this video. I have to remember not to wear these pajamas in the future. Oh man, looks terrible. This is the pasta. I'm using some penne organic pasta. Onion, orange pepper, red pepper. These are leftover veggies that my brother brought over on Christmas because he didn't want them to go bad in his fridge. So he brought us over a bunch of stuff for us to use, which is great by me. Less groceries for me. These peppers were starting to shrivel. You know, like they get kind of wrinkly. So that's why I wanted to use these up. So if you guys want to fast forward through this part, but I'm just chopping a bunch of veggies here. Nothing special. You'll notice further in the video, I do leave some of the sound in. And I did very, very, very little editing to this video. Later on, my tripod drops, my phone drops. I just left it in. Hope you guys had a great day. Hopefully work wasn't too crazy busy. It was super busy for me. Crazy, crazy busy. But it made the time go by fast. Right, some more chopping. And you guys, I do know about putting a towel underneath the cutting board so it doesn't move around, but I just didn't do it in this section. Or I did forget, but I remembered later on and I put a towel underneath. When you guys cut these peppers up, do you guys try and get most of the seeds out, or do you just leave them in? I usually try and remove the majority of them. I love peppers, but they don't love me. They make me burp a lot, but I still like them. There's my mama and Penny. Hi, Penny. Penny already had her dinner when I was making this. Right now, while I'm doing this voiceover, I have my bedroom door closed and I can hear her at my door. Because usually if I'm in my bed in the evenings, she's up here with me, hogging the bed. I guess I'll have to add some background music for the parts where I'm not talking. Let me know if you guys prefer to see this kind of content, like cooking, not so edited, or do you prefer the gig drive-alongs? I'm doing the food deliveries. So I'm thinking, because I don't usually make deliveries on Mondays and Tuesdays, I will try and do maybe a cooking video or like a workout, walking, whatever video on those 2 days. I don't know. I'm figuring it out, guys. Just kind of day by day, just figuring it out. Oh, buddy. I didn't know you were in here. Buddy, while I'm doing this voiceover, I heard some noise under my bed, and I look over, and Buddy's coming out. He was just napping under there. You were being so quiet, Buddy. Oh my god, these PJs have really got to go. Thank goodness I wore a bra. Because it is kind of see-through. Yeah, it was kind of last minute when I decided, oh, I'm going to record myself making dinner. But by that point, I had already put on my PJs and I didn't feel like changing. I'm using it up so that I go to waste. Definitely should have. Normally when I cut up onions, they make my eyes tear up and water and like sting, but for some reason when I was cutting up this one, it did not. There's Mama again. I'm not sure with this voiceover if it's gonna mute like whatever she was saying to me during this clip. Like if you're gonna hear both. I'm not sure. I guess I'll find out. I'm cutting up the onion really small because no one in my family likes the taste of like big chunks of onion. I don't mind it as long as it's like sauteed, like caramelized. I don't mind. But I definitely cannot eat raw onion. Nope, nope, nope. I don't like raw red onion either, unless it's like pickled, where it's been like, what do they call it? Where the red onion has been soaked in water and like lemon juice or something, or like a little bit of sugar. So it gets most of like the onion flavor out of it. Then I can eat it. My very used pan. Just gonna put in some avocado oil in there. Pretty good pasta. Got that at Costco. I really got to lay off the pasta and the rice so I can lose weight. That's how I was able to lose weight the first time around. I did keto, so obviously that's very low carb. And when I was doing keto, it's basically just veggies and protein and good quality fats, and that was it. And that really worked. Oh, these are just little cubes of garlic that I keep in the freezer. It's such a time saver. You just have all the garlic chopped up and then throw it in the Ziploc bag, and then you just take a dull knife and make little lines, like little grid in the Ziploc, and then freeze it like that. And then it's easy to break off when you do need a piece of garlic. I do the same thing with onion too. If I have a bag of onions and they're gonna start going bad, then I put them on the food processor and just do like a light chop, or to the desired texture that you want. And then just freeze them in a Ziploc, flatten it out, do the grid. Oh, these are chicken sausages that I got from Costco. They're really good. They're like already cooked, so you just need to saute them for a little bit. I mean, if you want them really, really browned, then you can just cook them longer. But They're already cooked. What kind of cooks are you guys? Do you guys follow recipes? Do you kind of cook the way I do, where you just throw stuff together and hope it turns out good?
Want me to go to settings, fix it?
Not yet.
Okay.
You should. I recorded this one. Here's Penny again. Hoping something was going to fall on the floor, but it never did. Mix it all up. I need more practice with this new tripod slash selfie stick that my son Colby got me for Christmas. I'm not used to using a tripod when I, record my videos, so I'm like, oh, this is the perfect evening to set it up on the counter. It's still a slight learning curve, but I'll get it. Some Worcestershire sauce. I actually looked up how do you pronounce that word, because I know some people are like Worcestershire, and when I looked it up, it said you pronounce the last part like New Hampshire, so Worcestershire. Hope that helps. OMG, I need to lose weight. You can see my little roly-polies. Oh, all my spices. There's a lot in there. But I use it all. When I have like friends or family that come over and they just, happen to be there when I'm like cooking, and I open this cabinet, they're like, what? That's so many spices. I love spices. One of these days I'm gonna get the nice looking spice jars and with the labels and make it look all pretty. But for now, this is what I'm using. I have a large drawer next to the stove, so I kind of want to, we use that as our junk drawer, and I just want to empty that out and then put the nice rack in there with all the pretty jars and labels. I'm gonna be adding more garlic powder, onion powder, parsley, and oregano. I didn't add any extra salt to the sauce, just because there's already, I already salted the water for the pasta, and then I knew I was gonna add the Worcestershire sauce, so that's got salt in it as well. The chicken sausage has salt in it. So yeah, I didn't need to add anything extra. Garlic powder. Onion powder. Oh, and I never measure anything unless I'm like following a dessert recipe, but I don't usually make desserts. So. Some oregano and parsley. Almost done. Probably one of my longest videos. Pasta sauce I'm going to use. Never tried it before. Hey, buddy. Always got to add a little bit of water to get all the goodness out of the jar. Depending on what type of pasta sauce I'm making, sometimes I'll add a little bit of heavy whipping cream into the jar and shake it up. Buddy. Look who's there. Buddy,
Charge me up, baby.
me tumbó mi coso. Buddy. Watch out, buddy. Watch out, baby. Watch out. Gotta give a little taste test. See if it needs anything else. I thought my face was gonna show in this clip, but oh well. And I gave it a thumbs up. Okay, time to combine the pasta and the sauce together. Now, I hurt my wrist last Monday after work. And so this was actually really hard because my left wrist I sprained. I'm hoping I cannot talk. I'm hoping it is just a sprain and not like a hairline fracture, but all I know is I can't really pick up anything heavy, so this is really, really hurting. But yeah, I need to put my little wrist guard back on. I don't know. What do you guys think I should do? Should I wait a few more days and see if it goes away, the pain goes away, or should I just go get x-rays and just be sure that there's no little tiny fracture? Remember that happened to my son when he was younger. He was playing, this was at his like elementary / middle school. He was going down the slide and he like jumped off the slide for whatever reason and hurt his wrist. And same thing, he thought, oh, he just sprained it, but no. Took him to the doctor and they x-rayed it and he had a tiny little hairline fracture. And they put him in a cast. I just know at work my the drawer I keep all my money in is pretty heavy, so I have to try and carry it with my right arm, and then I usually put it on my chair and then roll my drawer with the chair to where I have to lock it up for the night. Looks pretty good. I know my son was excited to taste it.
Bon appetit, you guys. Have a
Great evening. See you on the next one.